This is part 2. I apologize, I'm having issues here again. I don't know why my things keep shutting down, but so this will be part 2 to the first part of Jubblies chapter 10. Again, I apologize. I'm recording with very crude equipment here, so bear with me, please. So we are to the part where they're building the towers of Babel. Okay, so let's see. The asphalt which comes out of the sea and out of the fountains of water in the land of Shinar, and they built it 43 years. They were building it. Its breadth was 203 bricks, and its height of a brick was a third of one. Its height amounted to 5,433 cubits and 2 palms, and the extent of one wall was 13 stades, and of the other 30 stades. And our Yahuwah said unto us, Behold, they are one people, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be withholden from them. Go to, let us go down and confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech, and that they may be dispersed into the cities and nations, and one purpose will no longer abide with them until the day of judgment. And the Lord descended, and we descended with him to the city, and the tower which the children of men had built, and confounded their language, and no longer understood one another's speech. And they ceased to build the city and the tower. For this reason the whole land of Shinar is Babel, because the Lord did therefore confound the language of the children of men, and from thence they were dispersed into the cities, each according to his language and his nation. And Yahuwah sent a mighty wind against the tower, and overthrew it upon the earth. And behold, it was between Ashur and Babylon, in the land of Shinar, and they called its name Overthrow. And in the 4th week, in the 1st year, in the beginning thereof, in the 4th and 13th Jubilee, they were dispersed from the land of Shinar. And Ham and his sons went into the land which they were to occupy, which he acquired as his portion in the land of the south. And Canaan saw the land of Lebanon to the river of Egypt, that it was good, and he went not into the land of his inheritance to the west, that is, to the sea, and he dwelt in the land of Lebanon, eastward and westward, from the border of Jordan and from the border of the sea. And Ham his father, and Cush, and Mizraim his brothers, said unto him, Thou hast settled in a land which is not thine, and which did not fall to us by lot. Do not do so, for if thou do it so, thou and thy sons will fall in the land, and be accursed through sedition. For by sedition ye have settled, and by sedition will all thy children fall, and thou shalt be rooted out forever. Dwell not in the land of Shem, for to Shem and his sons did it come by their lot. In other words, stay out of that good place, because you're not worthy of it. Cursed art thou, and cursed shalt thou be beyond all the sons of Noah, by the curse by which we bound ourselves by an oath in the presence of the holy judge, and in the presence of Noah our father. But he did not hearken unto them, and dwelt in the land of Lebanon, from Hamath to the entering of Egypt, he and his sons, until this day. And for this reason that land is named Canaan. And Japhat, and his sons went toward the sea, and dwelt in the land of their portion. And Madai saw the land of the sea, and it did not please him. And he begged a portion from him, and Ashur, and Arphaxad, his wife's brother, and he dwelt in the land of Media, near to his wife's brother until this day. And he called his dwelling place, and the dwelling place of his sons, Media, after the name of their father Madai. And today we know this to be Media Persia. So we have a lot here in Jubilees chapter 10, and I pray that you have enjoyed this video, this chapter 10 of Jubilees. I urge you to seek out and study as a Berean all these things. Some quite exciting little tidbits there, especially about Mount Lubar. I really enjoyed when I learned about that this last week from another friend who also has a YouTube series. So, if you like this chapter, please give a little thumbs up, click and subscribe to the channel. Also in the description box I have PayPal, Patreon, and you can go to those sites below, those websites, and you can donate if you feel led to do that. Pray about that. None of this is required donations for any of this. It's all free. The Father encouraged me. It was upon my heart to put these out. But, however, like I said, I'm working with very crude setup here, a very crude setup, and any and all donations would be quite helpful. Perhaps I could get some new equipment to do these videos a little bit nicer for you, but really that's pretty much what it would be for. So thank you, and again I hope you enjoy. Please join me on Jubilees chapter 11 coming up soon.